Hey guys, this is Sage Wisdom, and I'm here to do a reading for Taurus the Bull. This is a general reading, so it's not going to be specific to every person, every situation, but you take what resonates and you leave the rest. So I hope my mic is working fine. I'm going to start with my sound bowls, doing 3 loud rings and clear out the energy to elevate my level, to connect me to your level so that I can get a clear and accurate message, okay? And then I'm going to say my prayer, and I'm going to go directly into the reading. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you, God, for this opportunity to read for the sun sign of Taurus. We're looking at moon, rising, and Venus signs also. I'm asking for clear and accurate messages, clearing out any lower energies and elevating myself to the higher realm so that I can clearly hear, see, feel, and understand the message that's coming through from source. Thank you for this opportunity to read. I'm calling in my spiritual team, and I'm calling in protection and white light and love. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay. All right, so this is for Taurus, and I'm gonna start with the overall energy. The first card you guys have in the overall energy is the Queen of Goblets, and the Queen of Goblets is like the Queen of Cups in traditional tarot. This is my new deck that I'm using, the Supernatural Join the Hunt deck that I got from Books a Million. Okay, so like the Queen of Cups is here in the overall energy, and what that's talking about, the Queen of Cups is talking about like a motherly figure or like a protective energy is what it is. And it's a reminder to be nurturing and compassionate to those you love. Okay. Right next to the Queen of Cups is the Magician. If you guys can see that real good, I bring that in real good so you can see the Magician. And the Magician here is talking about embracing your own infinite power. We all have powers that's within us, and we have the potential to reach our goals and do whatever it is that we feel like we need to do in his lifetime to get to that point. But it's about inspiring action. Like, we have the ability to do things, but we need to start taking action to move towards our goals this time, especially with the new year coming up as we enter into a new phase, a new cycle in life. And they're saying that you can create your own story. You are the writer of your own story, and you can manifest the future that you want for yourself. So if you're in a situation is not what you want, you can change that. Okay. So you just got to concentrate, and you got to put action behind what it is that you want, is what they're saying. And then you'll start to see the vision come about. Like, you'll know once you start to put action. So start to put a practical plan in place about what it is that you're trying to work towards, and then you'll start seeing results soon. Okay. So it's the potential is there. So start nurturing that right now. That's what Spirit is saying. The last card in the overall energy is the Hermit. And the Hermit is talking about you know, taking that time to get clear on what it is that you want. Um, it's also talking about you, Taurus, having that talent to illuminate, and to bring out the best in people. You have that skill, you have that talent, is what they're saying. So remember that. But they say sometimes you guys do that a little too much, and you have to take a break from the hustle and bustle, and kind of like a break from the outside world, and take time for yourself to reflect on your vision, because I think you're spending too much time worried about another person and not focused enough on your own goals, dreams, your passions, or just simple day-to-day things that make you happy, is what they're saying. So they want you kind of take the time to do some introspection, to kind of like approach things with more clarity for yourself. So nurture yourself at this time so you can start bringing things back to the way that you want them, or in a way that will make you happy, is what they're saying. That's what they're saying. So yeah, this cycle is about to end soon. Okay. Yeah. So they're saying as the cycle comes to an end, this year 2021 come to an end, take time for yourself to pour into you, and just kind of surrender for a while. But then, this as the cycle ends, you're gonna realize this phase in your life where things maybe wasn't going exactly how you want them to go is about to be released. But they still want you to get clear on the vision for what you want for yourself in this coming year. So it's almost like a New Year's resolution. start putting into place the type of things you want to see change or improve in your life for the new year. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Now let's look at the situation. Okay. The situation, you have the Justice card and you have the 7 of Batons. I had to look real good. I told you I got this new deck. Oh, this deck. Let me show you this new deck. This is my new tarot deck, and sometimes I have an issue with the swords and the wands, and even like with counting it, because on most tarot cards, I guess they do have it in Roman numerals, so I have to look at that and say what's this number. Okay, so did I say the Fool? If I said the Fool, I didn't mean to say that. I meant to say the Justice cards and the 7 of Batons. Very weird if I said the Fool. Anyway, which could mean something, but the Justice card is the card of karma, is what they're saying. And they want you to kind of, again, think long and hard about, where you at in your life and the type of life you see for yourself in order to bring balance back. Okay. And I'm going to get some clarity on that one. And the 7 of Batons, which is the 7 of Wands, is talking about revealing like an inner defiance against pressure. So it's talking about challenges that you've been going through, and like, I don't know, like something not being resolved. So something is out of balance. That's why they want you to focus on that energy. Let me get some clarity. Where's my other deck on this? So you got the Justice card, which is talking about karma, and the 7 of Wands, which is talking about like some inner defiance or some conflict. Clarify this for Taurus the Bull. What is it that you want them to know? Yeah. Okay, so what they're saying is, because you got the Emperor reverse and you got the High Priestess, it's like a lot of you are kind of being kind of rigid right now, or maybe a lot of you are impatient, or in some ways, maybe some of you have abused your power in some way, is what they're saying. So, and I feel like in some ways about not being truthful about a situation. Clarify a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you have been, you got the 10 of Wands reversed, the Hermit reversed. A lot of you have been taking too much on, and you're under a lot of pressure, is what they're saying. So as a result, is making you kind of avoid responsibilities now because you're overburdened with a lot of things. And that's why they were saying take that time for yourself to go into the hermit mode, because you haven't been giving yourself enough time to kind of think about what it is that you need to think about. So almost like withdraw yourself right now, so you're not doing any damage or any more damage to a situation, is what they're saying. So you can understand the next steps, or what it is you should be doing, which is right now, you should, 4 swords, you should be resting and recuperating, kind of just meditating, taking the time out. And maybe it is something you're not feeling well. It could be just not feeling well, or maybe like a little depressed, a little irritation there. But in order to heal, they're saying rest is going to help you kind of move out of this energy. One more card. Yeah, rest is going to help you move out, and start planning. Like if you're not happy in a situation, they want you guys to start planning for a better future. So start thinking about the things you could do that can improve your situation, is what they're saying, or improve your pinnacles, your finances, because maybe some of you are feeling like stuff don't feel stable, you don't have enough security in a particular job, or you just don't feel secure in the situation, is what they're saying. So they're saying focus your energies on the things that you want to correct for this upcoming year, and with the effort that you put into stuff, you will see positive results. So you'll start seeing the fruits of your labor. Ooh, I think I hope I did clarity on this for you. Okay. All right. So that's the situation. Now let's look at the energies that's around you. Okay. Around you, you do have the Fool and you have the 3 of Cups. Okay. This is what's around the Taurus at this time. So the Fool is talking about individuality. So kind of like pulling back to yourself, like he's saying, going into the hermit mode and standing by whatever you feel that you want to do, what you feel is right. Okay. Guide yourself in a way that only you can, like the same way that you give advice to other people and you help other people out in their situation. Spirit wants you to do that for yourself. Okay. Yeah. That's what they want you guys to do. Let me get some more clarity. Clarify the energies around Taurus at this time. Yeah, because what's happening is you guys have a lot of clouded judgment right now, and the energy that you're in right now, you kind of seem impulsive and kind of ruthless. Like it's like you're misusing your power. That's the only way I can say it. It's like a misuse of power right now, is what Spirit is saying. Because you don't know the direction you want to go in right now. Like you're kind of aimlessly wondering and trying to figure out what it is you want to do, because you sacrifice your own happiness for too long. So that's the energy that they want you to let go of. And that'll take you out of this energy of conflict and strained relationships, and then you'll start to feel the healing, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Because then it was saying, like, once you get past this, you got the 3 of Cups. So you're gonna start to build new friendships, new connections, and start enjoying and developing the support, a more supportive network. But you got to get clear yourself on what it is that you are wanting. Okay. So it's going to take courage, is what they're saying, to kind of overcome this. So it's a healing process that you guys are going through at this time. All right. Okay. Let's look at aspects of the energy. You got the Sun, and then you have the Hangman. That's the 2 cards in the aspect part of the energy. So it's talking about the different changes that you're going through, that you can come out and be on top and start experiencing pleasure again, start like grabbing hold of like things that you enjoy more. But the way you're thinking about things, your perspective, that's what I say. Your perspective on things needs to change. It's like you need to gain more knowledge about what it is that you want that can make you feel more content, stable, or happy in your life. Before, I think you were focused on other people and not so much on yourself, and then you let yourself fall to the wayside, and that's why you're feeling how you're feeling now. So just be aware of your own mind, so that you can kind of like broaden your thoughts and your ideas about what it is you want, and also to kind of look at different perspectives of things. Okay. Yep. Start to be able to view things from different points of view. And once you can accept others' points of view in a situation, you're more, is easy to let go and to kind of like, okay, respect it. That we feel different about this. I respect your view. This is how I feel, but this is what I'm gonna do as a result. You know what I'm saying? Not letting other people convince you to do what they want you to do, but at the same time, learning how to just let go, like take it in. Okay, I heard you, contemplate it, see, and if it does make you so upset, why does it upset you so much? You have to ask yourself that question. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of like understand it differently. Give me one more card right here. Yeah, the Devil card came out where it's talking about the reason why maybe you are getting so upset is because of your own stagnation, or just not being honest with yourself about what it is that you want. That's your downfall. So your failure comes in terms of not doing what your heart desires, is what Spirit is saying, which kind of leads you to like being like doubtful about yourself, or be indecisive about what you want to do, or like a refusal to examine yourself. It's like the Spirit is encouraging you to look at yourself right now and get clear on some things. So like, instead of being angry or upset about, whatever it is you didn't do, or whatever it is you endured that you didn't get out before, just use as a time to reflect on what you can do differently in the coming years, or specifically this new year that's coming up. Okay. And this is going to help you not be so defensive. So you'll be able to overcome your obstacles and not be so defensive about your obstacles. Okay. Your obstacles are put there for you as a lesson, is what Spirit is saying. But it's like you guys are getting angry, and it's like you're more defensive than accepting, and seeing it from the various perspective, or just taking a lesson from it, is what Spirit is saying. Whew. Okay, let's look at the was testing a situation. Okay, again, you got the 9 of Wands here. We're just talking about being defensive. So it represents like caution, or like feeling weary as a result of whatever it is that you've been through. Like you kind of just keep remembering past ills, what people did wrong to you. And it's like it's almost like a stubbornness there towards the bull, kind of stubborn, bullheaded. Despite like the difficulties, is like you keep trying to like you're adding to the problem rather than trying to create a solution from the problem, is what they're saying. And they want you to step up in your role as a leader and kind of work through these emotional issues to kind of develop emotionally, and you know what I'm saying, kind of mature in some of these things, or however way you're viewing it, kind of change your perspective to a growth mindset instead of like being stagnant or angry or defensive or overly cautious, where it's leaving you, not doing something. So they want you to be strong in your power, because you're towards the bull. You are strong. You have the ability to pull yourself out of it, just like you pull other people out of situations. But they want you to focus your powers inward so that you can use it wisely. Your power is what they're saying. Okay. Yes. And be practical in how you decide to work through this, is what they're saying. Because in this, they're saying be more open to a different perspective, be more observant of people and situations, and that's going to increase your knowledge, which in turns kind of increase your wealth and make you start appreciating things differently, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. And it's going to open up your creative abilities too. So it's going to give you inspiration when you look at things without judging things. Ooh, exactly what I'm going to say. You have to look at situations but not judge them, because I can see the beauty in a situation that maybe I don't agree with. You know what I'm saying? I can look at a situation outside of me and understand the dynamics of it, but not fully. That's not something I would do. You understand? So it's like agreeing to disagree. Even if it's creative differences, or just like it could be an argument between a spouse, or it could be, what I'm saying, a work situation. But if it's not what you want, what I'm saying, you take it in on first. Don't just naturally be defensive. Like, okay, listen to what everyone has to say, all the parties have to say. Be observant, kind of see if it's something that you can see yourself in long term. If not, start making a plan practically about your next steps and how you're gonna walk away to move to something different, is what they're saying. Whew, give me a few more cards right here. Make sure I'm on the right track with this. Yeah, they're saying that yeah, a lot of you feel out of place right now in the situation, like you're stuck in a rut. It's like you just have these bad memories, or you kind of regretful about a situation that you've been in, is what they're saying. Um, yeah, so you dissatisfied with how something's going, and it's a lifestyle choice you made. So maybe the choice needs to be different moving forward, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying. But in order to do this, you have to get clear on what you want and make a decision to take a different road. So that's going to require courage, which is in your actions. After a while, you have to you have to move towards what it is that you want to move towards. For a lot of you, I do feel like it's a career situation that's having you feeling indecisive or not knowing which direction to go in. Okay. All right, let's look at the if you pass the test, what happened. Okay, so if you pass the test, you have the 3 of Wands and you have the 7 of Coins here. And they're saying that if you pass the test, you're going to acquire a better understanding of how to handle things. You're going to gain a perspective, because that's what we're talking about, having an understanding about observing the current situation. You realizing, you don't like it, but what specifically do you not like in it? Because use this as a tool to elevate yourself. So if you look at a situation, be specific. Like if you're looking at a job situation and different things going on, write down what you don't like, so you can get clear on what you want to do differently, is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Yeah. Because right now, yeah. So once you do that, you will be serious about your consideration of change. Because basically, like I said, you're assessing the situation. And instead of engaging in arguments or like arguing with somebody about how they're doing it, which you perceive as wrong or you don't see as like the most effective or efficient way to doing things, just take notes. So when you do have to have a conversation, when you put, like, I'm talking about job for now, just to make it focus one way. When you're sitting down with your boss and you're explaining to your boss what your reason for putting your resignation in, you'll be real clear on what it is, because you'll have it written down. You have, like, you backing up what you're saying. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost like doing research or doing like an observation of something, and then you getting clear on what it is that's wrong, and you present it to them, and then you can say, well, this is what I was thinking that we could do to make it better. But if they don't agree with you, you can change your situation. So you don't have to argue with people. You don't have to keep going back and forth. You don't have to be frustrated about the situation. Okay. Yeah. So just be gentler in your approach, is what they're saying. And yeah, that's what they're saying. Just be gentle in your approach and kind of be more sympathetic, empathetic, compassionate. Be more compassionate about how you approach the situation, is what they're saying. Okay, now the outcome is the Judgment and the Two of Cups. So it's talking about, like, you're gonna have your time where it's gonna come where you can present what it is that you're upset about. But like all throughout the read, they were saying it's a time for you to kind of reflect, to go into hermit mode, to kind of get an idea about how things are going wrong, for you to assess what you would like to be different. And if it's not there, it will be somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So it's giving you an idea. Your observation is helping you to gain a clear perspective on what it is you want. So seeing the contrast, seeing the opposite of what you want, makes it very clear about what it is that you want. So that's why they want you guys to write it down, is what they're saying. Okay, so it's really important to understand this journey and understand its experiences, because it's a lesson in this. And Spirit do not want you to repeat this cycle again. Okay, so they want you to understand it this time, and that's why it's so meticulous and irritating and everything in your nerves. But don't react. Just take it all in, write it down, get off your chest, and how you would do things differently. And you're gonna have your time judgment here where you can present this if need be, you know what I'm saying? And your thoughts will be organized, and you becoming from more compassionate standpoint, you know what I'm saying? Whew. So you'll be able to talk to someone like a partner or the person that you're working with, or if it's a relationship, like a person you're with, and kind of present what's going on after you made your full assessment. You know what I'm saying? Is what they're saying. Okay, so let's give me some more energy on this outcome for Taurus. Yeah, they want you to remain, if it's in a job situation, you got the King of Swords. They want you to remain professional in how you approach this situation. Okay, that's what they're saying. They said they don't want you to miss the lesson by focusing on what makes you upset. Yeah. It is challenging. They recognize this is very challenging for you, and you don't want to conform to whatever's happening here. You want a different alternative, and they understand that. But the process is what's important. Like, they need you to work through this energy to pay attention to all the details. Yeah. So if you're too emotional or too reactive, like as far as angry, you're gonna miss something. Yeah, and you'll later have regret about how you handled the situation, is what they're saying. Okay, show me what else. Show me what else. Yeah. So your anger is gonna like be released. You're gonna stop. You're gonna not feel as revved up as you've been feeling, is what they're saying. And you're gonna be complete with the cycle. So paying attention to these petty details that annoy you, and taking notes about how you do things differently and what it was, is going to help you work through this in a professional way, because it's kind of a lesson it's trying to teach you right here. The people, it's a job situation, the people that you're working with, they are being deceitful, and they are like creating obstacles for you, is what they're saying. But those people will fall from grace during their time. So just, if you believe in karma, let God do his job, is what I'm saying. Because otherwise, if you intercept and try to like play God, or trying to tell people how they should run their businesses or whatnot, then you're going to create adversity and trouble for yourself. So just do it professionally, because it's a lesson in professionalism, is what they're saying. Okay. Yeah. Whew. Okay, let's get some advice. Okay, well, first, before I do that, I got these cards here where it's talking about the universe speaks to you through your dreams. So start paying attention to your dreams more, and start tapping into your creativity, because I think that will offset some of this frustration in this job situation, or like the things that's like getting in your nerves a little bit. And you have like I said at the beginning, you had a lot of potential, the magician here, to make whatever it is you want a reality, but you just working through this lesson right now, and write it down. And when you get your chance, because you have the judgment card here, to share what it is that you observed after you written it down and written, here's the problem, here's a possible solution for it. You have your opportunity. Even if it doesn't work, at least you get off your chest and you did it professionally. It just practice for you, is what they're saying. So just have patience at this time as things start to unfold for you. And let me get some cards for advice for the Taurus, the bull, at this time. Spirit, what do you want Taurus to know in regards to the situation? Just for the highest good, to help them through this time. You want Taurus to know. Oh, okay. Okay, so be faithful and work on your and be faith-filled and be spiritual right now to kind of keep yourself calm, to let your don't let your emotions take you to that place where it's going to get you in trouble. They said the universe is shifting you in a new direction right now. So it's happening because it's time for you to move in a new direction, but they want you to leave the situation in good standing. Like make sure you're practicing your own professionalism and it shows your leadership skills because you know what I'm saying, this stuff could be brought up later and you know it might affect something different for you later down the road, either with this position or like a different company. You know what I'm saying? That maybe like a brother company somewhere else. Okay. They are saying that the financial and material abundance is on its way to you. So you should expect reward for your good past good work. So karma repaid in kind. So even though you feel like you're taking on a lot and you feel like you're not getting what you want, the universe is saying they understand the energy and effort you poured into this situation and is not for nothing. You're going to get it back, probably just not in this position at this job or with this person or in this situation. Okay. What did I just say? Did I say in order to get through what you're going through, instead of like voicing it out and arguing with people, write it down? Write it down. I think that's going to help you. Even if it's like a situation where somebody's trying to get you in trouble, if you write down the incidents that happened and then you're putting possible solutions or, you know, what was said during that time, it's going to help in the long run, is what Spirit is saying. See, that's what I'm talking about. Everything's going to be okay, Taurus. It just feels crazy right now because it's the end of a cycle, Ten of Swords, and it feels painful. But if you complete it the right way, you won't have to repeat this lesson. And you might feel like you're not getting was due to you, but Spirit is saying we got it all stored up. Everything you want, you're going to get it back. But I need you to handle this right and close this cycle out correctly. Don't let these people bring you out of character. You know what I'm saying? Or mess up your blessings. Is what Spirit is saying. Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Nope, I think that's it. I think that's it. All right. So I'm sending you guys light and love. If it resonated, leave a comment about how you relate to the situation. Give me a thumbs up to help my channel. And I'm just sending you guys a lot of love and light and happy New Year's and happy holidays. Okay. All right. Bye.